Jake's murder mystery.
Shut tight.
Right. So we either get the key or lockpicking 4. I think I can get 3. That's with 2 rings. Actually, 1 ring. Pickpocketing, lockpicking, lockpicking. Where does these points come from? 1 base, 2 from gear. Certainly a 3rd point from gear would be easy. I mean, not even a single ring?
Report, Scout.
Reveal. A curious glow nearly indiscernible to the eye emanates from this parchment. Spotless save a series of measured words inscribed by a careful hand. Okay. Evelyn's diary. Secret lockbox. We have a lot of paper. What exactly did we get? Agile, sharp, rondel, dagger of mutilation. Good dagger. Extra movement. Might be useful. Strength and movement. What is the downside to this? Fire resistance, poison resistance, strength and earth resistance. I'll take strength and movement. Okay. There were at least 2 pieces of paper. Pressure from conduit. Evelyn, T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I will be unstoppable. Surely you've heard about my sister already. Gone forever. There is so little that stands in our way now. Redouble your devotion, for the rewards are inconceivable. We shall meet again soon. Signed, Conduit. Through blood her power glows. Through blood her triumph grows. Reanimation serum. Boil the last minced sprouts of the season with the sludge made of 1 part crow's eye jelly, 4 parts sour holy water. Add the tear of a blind beetle and let stand for 2 moons. There are 2 hastily scribbled notes at the bottom of the parchment. First reads, King's Crab Inn, Mortician, evening. Second reads, Esmeralda, evening visit. Evelyn's diary. Once Dietmar arrives with the staff, I will be utterly unstoppable. How pleased the conduit will be. How great the reward she'll grant when she sees the evidence of my dedication. The counselor will be of no concern to her now. I have taken the necessary precautions to disguise the Northwest Beach lair from prying eyes, so that only those with knowledge of the spell may enter. I do say Arhu's little terror taking control of the northern path leading there was quite the unexpected boon. Few are the fools who will face that monstrosity, and my lair will remain undisturbed. May the goddess guide me. I've word that the conduit has done away with the so-called White Witch. Good riddance, she haunts Lucula Forest like an ill phantom wailing over the natural order. Without her meddling, the strong will rise and the weak will fall, as is their nature. The immaculate way will flourish. I think we should go with the Undead Menace, because this sounds like this is a much harder and bigger thing. Healer's apprentice Evelyn is fast becoming our prime suspect in Counselor Jake's murder case. We should look into her affairs more closely. Yeah, I can. This is the cave is probably where we found the other source guy. Thing is, we killed him because of the mysterious amounts of blood nearby. I think it was just hiding a cave entrance, so he wasn't really necessarily doing anything suspect. At the same time, I think he was guarding the entrance without trying to appear that he's guarding the entrance, so I don't think we did anything particularly wrong by killing him. Right, I still think we're going to go with the Undead Menace. It seems like it's basically the easier thing to do. At the same time, I'm not sure if it is. One or the other.
Can't have gotten far.
And Evelyn's gone. No surprises there. He has to be waiting for us at the hideout.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seventh name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch unattended in the next room. Most unlike her, to be sure.
What about her pouch?
She usually keeps it within sight at all times. Very strange she'd leave it behind. It's in the next room if you'd like to take a look.
What do you think she could have run off to?
I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map.
What pouch exactly? Backpack.
A tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
Key to Evelyn's house. There's probably multiple ways to reach this conclusion. I want to talk to the dog. Might be a minor source of extra experience. Also, who the hell are you, Mr. Francis? Who are you really?
Glorious to see you once more, fair friend. She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the god. You mean you haven't heard? Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye. Go on the path to the right.
Yes. So the conduit will be appearing again. There should be a undead church in the eastern section. We'll go there. Where's the dog? Dog gone now too?
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. But it's nothing compared to Jake. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most Esmeralda, Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere. Did you find something for me to stick mine?
Yeah, I didn't actually think about this smell thing before, so there's also a possibility I might have gotten rid of some of the items that were worth it. Who the hell knows?
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter.
Yeah, I know.
Be vigilant.
And that should be fairly trivial at this point. Ooh. Where exactly have we been? There are two paths, but it looks like the one we're interested in goes into the land that's filled with burned ground.
Stray dog hungry for bones. My bone.
Where does this go? Sort of an open area. By the way, there were people talking about something here. If it's undead, we should definitely switch weaponry though. Anything that does crushing will be vastly superior.
Did you hear that? Since when does the wind sound the same as a stray dog hungry for bones? My bones.
I don't care too much about her. Although the extra poison damage will just heal some undead. We'll see. It's a mill. Bone archers, level 8. Yeah, this looks like a pretty goddamn dangerous place. Lydia and Blasius is somewhere here.
Who are you? Stay back.
The skeletons. Who am I? Who are you?
This haunted yard is terrifying enough without you scaring the marrow out of me. To answer your question, my partner and I were part of an ill-fated cohort of legionnaires sent by Lieutenant Selenia to inspect this church. I suspect the eerie goings-on at that very church for why Livia and I are trapped in our bones instead of prancing about the Hall of Echoes right now. And I do mean trapped. Oh, what I'd give to see my... Oh! What was that? Phew. Thought I had a zombie. As I was saying, oh, what I'd give to see my darling wife, Marissa, once more.
About your wife.
My cuddly waddly doodle pop, light of my life, fire of my flesh. Since I'm good as dead, I'd do anything to be able to deliver one final letter to my dear Marissa. If I tried to go back to civilization, though, I'd be zapped, speared, or smashed on sight. It rattles my bones just imagining it. Say, you're alive. Heartbeat, squishy parts and all. Perhaps you could deliver it for me. Just remember this is a private matter between man and wife. No peeking, if you please.
Okay, what's going on at the church?
You'll run into the entrance if you keep along this road, though I wouldn't recommend it if you value keeping your skin attached to your face. The place is teeming with necromancers and the ghastly creatures they've been resurrecting. Lava, hellfire, a bone shrine, and that's only in the courtyard behind us. I'm afraid our troop never made it past the horror that lurks there.
Tread lightly, will ya? Any sudden movement is liable to give Blasius there a heart attack. Or, you know, a rib attack.
Who are you and who's Blasius?
Well, who we are now is certainly different from who we used to be. We were elite soldiers, Blasius and I. 2 troops in a regiment of Selenia's finest guards. We agreed to inspect this church. Selenia had an inkling the undead outbreak might have started here, and while we never completed our mission, I'm certain she was right. Near the bridge just behind us, an undead monstrosity has made its own hellscape around a shrine of bones used for gods know what terrible purpose. Perhaps to control each of the ghouls that haunt these lands.
What happened to the rest of your regiment?
Same as what happened to us. Partly, anyhow. We were lost trying to gain ground against the Molten Devil King presiding over the courtyard behind us. One of our soldiers ingeniously applied a piece of equipment to the ground, clearing a temporary path through the lava. Her plan seemed to work and we made progress into the Hellbeast's arena, but soon we were too far in with no way out. I've never felt heat like that before, Source Hunter. I've never felt fire in and through my skin, my sinews. And then we were all of us little more than bones. But it was only Blasius and I whose souls awoke in our skeletons once more. The rest remain where they collapsed. The Legion's best skilled fighters, burnt bones beneath a broken turnip cart.
They probably will resurrect if I go and fight there. And probably not on our side either. Heavy cleaver. Shocking, heavy cleaver of Vandal. Chance to stun, air damage. Probably should report this. Take a look at this area outside before trying to make any kind of attempt. And I'm not sure this is going to be any easier than just going to the beach. Abandoned church. I suppose it depends on where you want to make your entrance to the beach. I mean to the abandoned church. No doubt you're gonna have to face some kind of army or two, no matter what your choice path is. There might be other things to do here too. Right, we have Slosh there, and it's nowhere near the church. It's easy to ignite. Hello.
You smell like a hero. The hero I've been waiting for. A hero. A hero.
Tell me about yourself.
I've got a bone to pick. Well, I've got no bones to pick, you see? And that's the problem. My friend and I collected a quite big pile of edibles from these shambling undead. A smorgasbord on feet, I say. But a band of wild wolves chases off of it. If you follow me, I'll lead you straight to him. I bet a hero like you could shake him off in a matter of minutes. I'll lead the way, hero.
We'll see how this goes. What is that? There's bunnies here.
I'm as cute and fluffy as nature made me, okay, Source Hunter? No eerie magic involved. No need to get violent.
Goddamn. Hoppity hop.
There's a frightful lack of carrots around these parts. But I suppose the pickings are better than those in frosty Hyberheim.
What is that? Penny bun mushroom. Now this could be a trap, I suppose. Old Black Wolf. Rage. 100 points of damage. Now the big wolf seems to be actually capable, the rest are sort of fine. And they can run a massive amount. Good initiative too. I mean, we don't exactly have terrible initiative and we couldn't do shit before we've lost half our lives. Yeah, this is gonna hurt, but not me. Yeah, they're probably going to react better to different type of damage. They're gonna be knocked out for a while. I'm gonna try to play as many of them out of the fight as I can. That's 3 played out of the fight already. think we should go for a straight up killing. Could throw one of them away, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I want to keep the dog alive. Try to freeze one of them. Right, so two of them you can see still do something, and one of them will leave. Also gonna try to slew one of them. They have improved initiative. Crippling strike. Blinding strike. Who's next? You. He's frozen, don't care. Next one is the blind one. He's gonna get his turn. Debuff him as much as possible, he won't be able to do all that much. Who's after him?
What's causing this transgression?
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do much anymore.
The time of your death is at hand.
A lot of animal hide. Could be useful. I don't recall what we can craft from them. Probably leather armor upgrades or things like that.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends? Oh. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Malachite. Debuff perception. Is that all? Seems to be multiple stacks. Did the dog go somewhere? There we go. And he disappeared again. Right. Where exactly was the dog supposed to go? We don't particularly want to go north, that seems to be where the trouble is. More skeleton trouble. Fully armored archers, 3 of them. 2 armored clubbers. Did I list? Yeah, they're blocking a path. Grove waypoint. Ruin the villa waypoint. This seems to be a longer series of fights we can expect. We should probably let the clubbers come to us. The archer will take at least a turn or 2 before they can get into shooting range. But we can burn them in fire now. Block this with fire as much as possible. I'm considering the archer as a bit bigger problem. The armored killer doesn't really move all that much. Blocked most of my damage.
Ironclad, fleet of foot. I'm invincible.
It's not gonna go there, but close enough, hopefully. Sure. Yeah, armor or not, the fire is gonna murder them. Yeah, the damage could be pathetic.
Bad news travels fast.
Right, what about you? Into the fire you go. We'll burn. Can I get all of them? We really want the archers mainly though. They're the big problem.
Silence awaits you.
Yeah, they're pretty much dead. Level up.
Soaked to the skin.
The center area produces a lot of water too. Fire absorption, regeneration, avatar frost, knockdown, slew down, gold, charming, silver, hard leather armor. Water of life. 100% chance to set vitality boosted for 4 turns. Any way to get through this? Attribute points. Pushing intelligence higher always makes sense, just because you can get the cooldowns down. Alternatively, we could go for extra action points. I don't think we can get extra action points realistically. No. So cooldown now. -2 thanks to high intelligence. Not sure if this applies immediately. But we want to push intelligence higher no matter what, so... It's still -2. Five points. Arrow Surge. Should push it to ability to use master level abilities. But one use damage boost. 10% damage boost isn't exactly terrible, but compared to ability to get new spells and skills, it sort of is. You might even consider taking a third spell selection. I'll take Arrow there. So I don't think it gives us any tangible benefits immediately. More or less just gives us ability to learn master level spells. There might be a number ability. I mean, regeneration heals 92 hit points with this guy. Now scroll, I don't think it heals quite so much. 77, so there's definitely some kind of a boost either from intelligence or the skill that increases the usefulness of these things. And since we are using lightning attacks constantly, yeah, high intelligence improves the chance of getting the status effects to stick to. Speed, perception, or intelligence? Nothing translates to another action point. You can get 50 extra vitality though with a single constitution point. That should not be underestimated. We'll go with intelligence though. Not sure about the points. I think I'll take the pyrokinetic. Can we test the damage thing? 65 to 78. 65 to 78. It does not affect this. It doesn't mean that some things don't affect it. Intelligence could affect it, for example. Right, ready for master level spells. We'd also buff witchcraft. I don't think it'll be useful against the undead, but the ability to charm opponents could screw things in an enemy attack force very thoroughly. Even in the worst case scenario, it would delay their attack from reaching me by a turn. Might have other uses. Okay, action points or dexterity is probably a better one for this one. Offense rating with dexterity based weapons improves expert marksmanship, and scoundrel skills influences your defense rate. Recommended for archers and rogues. Doesn't look like I can get an easy action point, so more vitality might be better because he's supposed to be sort of a frontline guy, but she's doing terribly on this one. That's why she's also, I think, often the one who goes down first. Yeah, I think I'll take that constitution points. Yeah, it's about 50, actually, exactly 50 hit points. So at this stage, it's still a significant portion of hit points to just gain some boost. Yeah, I think I would be a bit more happier with that. Gives us a little bit of an extra area where we can screw up and not be totally screwed. We are more or less a dual-wielding character. I haven't seen any good scoundrel abilities that we should go for. Nasty deeds. Yeah, don't really want to invest too much at the moment. It seems like a terrible thing to invest in general. Like 1 point might be something you can reasonably justify, but there's so many skill boosting items in this area that everything else seems like a waste. So I think scoundrel and a weapon skill is generally something that's useful. Some defensive abilities too, because you can't afford to get affected by some abilities. What's the next point? I want to add 1 point in dual wielding no matter what. Just want to see what the next level would bring. Removes dual wielding damage penalty. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Next would reduce the cost of attacking by 3 action points. So basically makes dual wielding high damage, low action point attack. No more penalties, only good things. We probably want to focus on Scoundrel after this though. Push it to master level. Might have been a better idea to do it now. Whatever. We don't strictly speaking need her skills all the time, and what I've seen from the Scoundrel lineup, they're not terrible by any means, but at the same time, I'm not seeing anything amazingly amazing there either, so... More strength? Offense rating could be higher. We don't have a 100% chance of hitting things. We're getting +2 from gear anyway, so it's not actually that high naturally. The extra offense rating is certainly useful. Very much would like to hit people. What about... Yeah, the weapon skills also seem lackluster. Like 10% extra damage, that's fine. But it's... Compared to the huge range of special abilities, it's pathetic. It won't even double your damage if you take all of it. While the other provides extra damage through special attacks, plus status effects that you can inflict. So, yeah. Men at Arms 4. I'd like to secure the master level abilities, then focus on something else maybe. So the rogue would be the only one who focuses on the weapon skills, because she gets rid of her negatives, and more importantly, her attacks become cheaper action point wise to use. Still, without her abilities, she's often quite worthless. So even with her, I think the Scoundrel would have been the more sensible approach. I don't think we get to attack the abandoned church, although, but we can explore that villa area. Also, I need to find where the hell did the dog go. Are we gonna get to explore the villa area? Did we complete it already? Yeah, it's not a proper quest. This seems like a dead end anyway. So it certainly looks like to me that I did what I came here to do. The dog wasn't a quest, he was an additional fighter in your group, if that's aid in the fight against the wolves. That's it. That was his purpose. Elemental mine experiment. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. The elemental mine experiment is an absolute success. For testing purposes, I've colored the mines according to the element to which they are immune. All seems to be going quite swimmingly. Even more promisingly are the mines I've enchanted to be indestructible to all elements except the color indicated. Just when the watch thinks it has me figured out, I hit them with the old trickaroo. That ought to keep them out of my backyard. Glad this
Tread
feels...
lightly. Our enemies have been here before us.
Yeah. You actually spot something, or just saying it? So I'm not spotting any mines currently. Auto save. Yeah, it's a signpost. Thanks. Imp Trap Development Shop, size wheel.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Could you show me the trap too? Right. Imp's notes, storage room, chest key. Hammer. Holy hand grenade. Poor blacksmith, poor fellow, torn limb from limb by undead no doubt. But thank you for all this goodly house, good blacksmith. I'm in dire need of such a place a humble tinkerer can keep himself safe. A place he can fashion himself the master of his own destiny at last. A place from which he can blow the watch to bloody mist. Kaboom!
Careful now, that's a trap.
Exclusive mine. Yeah, that sort of seems like those Gull Squire things too. I'm not sure I want to trigger them. Not much of a mine if it doesn't explode from that.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Yeah. But why don't I see it? Is it this far away?
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Yeah, I sort of saw it.
On the mend. Back on my feet again.
But I thought it was just a different type of graphic for the floor. Didn't think anything of it. Basically, we can't trigger the mines by throwing something on them. We have to do something different. So just...
Back on my feet again!
Oh, this exploded.
Into the fray once more.
So, don't do that, you piece of shit. That's, I suppose, what I hate the most. It's an obvious trap that we've already triggered, but everyone still finds it necessary to run onto it.
If you can't stand the heat,
Throw something else on it. How the hell is the path blocked? Resurrection scroll and some crap. God damn it.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Yeah, the explosive mines are troublesome because they'll destroy the containers too. Someone's gonna run into it. Move it away. Just there's something beneath it, but I think it's spider webs just making it look like that. Brutal glowing metal water staff of the Doctor. Extra hit points, decent amount of water damage. Blessed hard metal armor of earth resistance. Auto hit points and earth resistance negative to movement. Carry weight is starting to be a problem. It's always a problem because one person basically gets burdened with all the crap. I need to get rid of the mines. Otherwise we're just waiting for when someone actually triggers them. Need more of these containers saved up and protected from the exploding though. We need to start with this. It doesn't actually work like that. line of fire.
If you can't stand the heat,
That won't actually solve our issue. Right. Feel a little bit safer here now. I think this is the switch. Right, so it's impossible to dodge. Furnace. Yeah, this is the sort of stuff I thought ore smelting would require. Something big. Bottom small crab there, hammers, and nails.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
What do you do?
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Yes. My problem is, how the hell do I stop the traps?
More junk.
It's not junk, we can make lockpicks out of it. You explode that. Not much we can do. Maybe teleport. So it won't explode if I use another element.
Vengeance to the skies.
Or it does. Yeah, this seems like a huge pain in the ass, but I can't actually turn these down. I don't see any possible way I could have not triggered them though.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
Yeah, that's quite a lot of skill you need. It's a furnace. Technically it looks like a campfire though. Can escape this place. Hopefully there's not a lot of fighting immediately here. And everything went blue. Third gardens.
What can I do for you, source? More prey?
Didn't mean to talk to you.
May your arrows fly far.
Holy shit. Skilder guards. Skilder guards, skilder guards, skilder guards, and a lot of bones. A lot of bones.
As good as the new pin.
Right, so I think we're gonna more or less force them to go through some hellish landscape. Right, they'll waste so much of their turn by going around the fire that it's more or less the same result what they try to do here. Whack, whack, whack. This fight is basically over at this point. These two will die when their turn comes, simply from the burning damage.
Die, vermin! God bless a scoundrel's tripwire!
Feel the dragon's roar!
Right. A bit of extra damage.
Face the unending darkness.
Trivial fight for us. King's Chest West. Whatever that means. We can pick the locks, but it seems so important that I would guess that you have to get the key. Alternatively, it has to be very weak. It is fairly
As good as a new penny. Bless the seven, I am restored!
Yeah, what is this? Dietrich, Baron of Bones. Not really what we... Yeah, it has nothing to do with the church, but I think I'll try to face Dietrich, Baron of Bones. I might be better off doing the side fights first. Different chests. These secrets? Ah, then I cast it on the wrong guy. Looks like this is mostly for the pile of bones. No, okay. Use chest east. I think I want to explore the chest before talking to the king. Be able to get something useful out of it. A lot of arrows. King's chest key. Right, so if we can just douse the fire, we should be fine.
What? I
And there's probably another in his house. Ooh, it's not going down. Interesting. Yeah, I did not expect quite that. First and foremost, I thought the telekinesis would have enough range to get that done. Second though, the instant death. So there has to be a way to deal with that. It's not your regular fire, basically. What is this? Garden door. I think we might have a key for
Look
this.
out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah. Explosive mines, a lot of fire. Electricity, more fire. Chests, closets. Yeah, this was an alternative way to get out of there, more or less. That's how it looks to me. There might have been something interesting there, depending on when we douse any of this. It looks like lava instead of it. So basically throw the pyramids to get past things. Okay, live and learn. Lava and ground fire are not the same thing. Maybe if I boost my telekinesis. I mean, strictly speaking, I don't really need that, so... Weapon shrine. Claw.
Look
It's
out!
just
I see a trap nearby.
explosive mine. Another way to get in here through the slime, which you can probably ignite at least to some extent. Keep throwing your pyramids around. Crap. Yeah, probably garden back doors. I'll just lockpick the chests open. Although I do want to see if we can... how far can we power up our telekinesis? How much of a difference does it make? I should at least have a ring to do it. Have anything else? I don't think so. Can no one else follow me, please? Ah, they're also in the total other side here. Maybe they could be reached here? What about the thick rope? It's the closest one. The range is certainly greater, but I'm not sure if it's great enough to pick this. It is. So the skill translates pretty directly to range. There might be a way to throw something on those triggers. Assuming they are those. So they're producing the fire there. They're just... it's not coming out of nowhere. Pretty lackluster reward. And need to switch rings again. Telekinesis air resistance. Burning ceremonial two-handed sword of the Bando. It looks like a good sword. Can set things on fire too. Resurrection scroll. This is generally useful. Crap, and copper amp. So pointless fools. Dexterity and intelligence. Shrug. Don't know what to say about that crap. It's not like it's terrible, just isn't particularly good. Okay. Let's see if we can wrap this up. Gonna have summoned Lady Anna. Maybe we'll get lucky and we don't have to fight. Yeah, probably not.
What insult is this? A heartbeat do I detect? Revolting. Life. Here. In the court where once sat Brachus Rex. His long dormant pulse alone may alight this crumbled hall anew. How contemptuous you are to venture among the risen, to behold my lady's bare bones with brazen contumely. The blessed resurrector, he promised me no mortal would dare defy us, and yet you are here, despite the damned and the dead.
You speak of a resurrector. Who is he?
His name I do not know, only his intent to raise the long-defeated Brachus. He rose me from the dead, my blessed resurrector, so that the powers that rest in me, the power of a guardian of the king, would permeate the land. All have they risen, the guardians of Brachus. I, his knight commander, and his horrors too. The ghoul that guards the lighthouse, and the twins by fire joined. We welcomed him, the animator of our bones, for his intent is glorious. We welcomed him because we owe him. You, I don't owe anything but to stop your accursed heartbeat.
Who exactly are you?
The mighty Diedrich am I, ear-time knight commander in the army of the king. Now a sovereign I am too, the Baron of Bones and feudal lord of the undead. It is to me they owe their allegiance, for I have restored them all to life that is not life. Your presence here has startled me, but in the end it matters not. The city of the living will fall, the walls will crumble, the houses shall be tombs, and I, the great and powerful Diedrich, loyal vassal of Brachus Rex still, will rule the dominion of the dead.
Tell me about Brachus.
Brachus Rex he is to you, insolent filth. He was the one through whose veins coursed sorcery more thickly than did blood. And it shall course again this time, forever. Deep beneath the earth he lies, but soon the very clouds will stoop to his will, and the very heavens he shall command. Hail to the king, all hail.
Well, this has been lovely, but I think I had best skedaddle.
Indeed you shall not, defiler of bare-boned empresses. My hallowed revitalizer shall raise Brachus Rex and thereby restore sorcery to the land. My own legions grow with the cessation of every heartbeat and the stirring of bloodless flesh and bone. Accept my command, the command of the Baron of Bones, and you shall be a general in my army. Resist, as I know you will, and your skulls will look on through eyeless sockets as the rest of your skeletal remains will be employed to amuse my undead dogs. Arise, my vassals. The Baron of Bones demands your fealty.
So zombies have their leader, skeletons have their leader, and the fire creatures have their leader. We have a minstrel, a couple of hunters, cryomancer, terramancer, hunter. Does the lady do something? Yes. Sits there and looks cryptic. He looks fine, but nothing amazing, so I'm not sure if this is a tough fight or not. Won't be bothering me immediately. That's good. Is that enough? Someone's going to actually have to stand against that monstrosity. That's why you get hit. And I have no idea what the minstrel and the others are gonna do. There's gonna be some status effects arrows coming our way very likely. Oh, that reminds me. I'll be able to... we want to basically want him with the spellcaster so I can burn them both at the same time. Burn them both I shall. Right. Half health, quarter health gone, quarter health gone. Now, it doesn't look like they're too powerful, but we'll see. Frozen out of the fight. Water them.
How brave you are, my lord! A champion of kings!
With all my heart that was.
Another
Like
caster.
ordering for a hot drink.
Lady.
Healer. Ah shit, I should kill her first. $100 points of damage. Minstrel has a fear ability. The problem now is that I don't actually have a lot of things I can do. He's successfully played a lot of my guys out of the fight.
Homegrown hotness!
Burning failed, burning failed. Still. Do I need to heal? I should. It will make much of a difference. If I kill the lady first. Stun fail. Fear. Right. Elemental. Yeah, I definitely should have just focused on killing something instead of this blast everything overall. Blindness. Diedrich is something we could have played out of the fight for a while without any... Basically let him attack first, then throw him away while we kill the mages first. Now most of our party is totally unable to do it. And they're summoning extra crap. Here it might actually be the least of my problems. Yeah, I don't get to do shit anymore. Carla is dead.
Fiddle-diddle-dee, and on your graves we'll dance too. Fiddle-diddle-doo.
All lines of attack have been locked. There really isn't all that much I can do. I could attack one of these, that it's not gonna do a bit of difference. leaders are gone, pretty much.
Slay them, Baron, slay them dead. Hey, nonny, nonny.
And the minstrel suicided himself.
I'll meet you, foe, foe, foe.
I need to heal one of our allies. Pyromancer gone.
Sweet relief!
The hunters are still there, but that's pretty much it. Undead swordsman. Right, 2 hunters. That's what they've got. They're still in fairly good shape though. I need to resurrect Scarlet. Although we'll have to do it on someone else. So, I debuff at least one of them.
Spirits of shadow, dusk and gloom made me.
But he's confused. I don't know why. He can't see anything. Pretty sure I have quite a lot of resurrection scrolls, so not sure why I'm not getting any of them.
On the mend!
But the immediate threat of anyone dying is definitely gone. Ah. Could you contribute something useful? Yay! Scarlet needs more hit points. Or much better armor class. We could also position her away from the front lines, but that sort of doesn't work. Goes against everything I want to do with her. But you can't see. Well, I can still burn you.
On the mend!
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
couple of fairly lackluster rewards.
I needed that.
The bone scroll. This bones ground to find powder could be useful, but definitely as bones themselves, not really. Maybe I should try to do that. I mean, it doesn't proven all that useful so far. But I don't know why it wouldn't be useful. The powder isn't gonna weigh all that much anyway. What's in this box? Ring. Right, we could have come here quite a bit earlier. Doesn't matter. The enemies seem to be level scaled pretty thoroughly, so they're never worthless. Their basic damage seems to be upgraded, and hit points seem to be upgraded to your more or less your level, I guess. What happens if I grind at 2? Is it some kind of arrow again? Okay, bones. Bones. I need to get rid of the weights. Do they even stack? .6 and no mention of weight. Well, at least with the skulls it reduces the weight. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it does, but I just have so much bone dust that it seems like it has more weight than it actually has. The broad skulls. I use them all. Yeah, the 10 wooden logs is one other thing that I don't really know how to effectively use. Whatever. I need to get rid of quite a bit of extra weight. Fire resistance, poison resistance, not bad. If you stack a lot of these, this could be excellent, but individually they're not all that significant. Initiative and hit points. Probably better than a lot of stuff we have. Okay, cleaver. Okay, boots. That's it. Yep. Well, the cleaver goes to you, armor. Be a lot of people. Initiative, water resistance, who the hell cares? Select niches. I suppose exterior and intelligence could be more used. Yeah. Yeah. You have terrible boots. Yeah. Initiative, water resistance, better armor. Yeah, I need to just get rid of a lot of this excess crap. I mean, thoroughly choose what we need and throw the rest of it out. We're constantly getting replacements to a lot of the stuff. I mean, if it actually does something different or it's unique, fair enough. But a lot of this shit is just exactly that. It might even be better than what I have because I haven't bothered looking at my armors especially for a long time. But one way or another, we'll have to figure out a better way to use this. It's the weight. It's becoming a big problem. Better armor rating. Better in general. A lot better armor rating. More hit points, earth resistance. Immunity to being cursed. I don't care. Go with a two-handed weapon again. Fire damage, good against the undead. Yeah, honestly, the crushing damage, even with bonuses, just doesn't really compare at this point. This is too old of a weapon. That's what the shield could offer some protection. Right. I think I'll leave things here. If there's one thing I still want to maybe test out is the... What do we need to combine with the specialty weapons to actually upgrade them? I'll leave that for another video too. More or less, we got a couple of important things done. There might be minor items we can still loot here, but I don't think anything important. We can report some success again. And we can use the grow teleporter to return here, I guess.